What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Nobi.
This is Earnie Ashwood.
And together we are Nobi and The Force. This is our lead single masterpiece on the Tri-City Mixtape.
Y'all should have heard your pastor preach. In my own lane, no passing me. Y'all might have seen the last of us, but y'all ain't seen the last of me. Thinking of a master plan. Y'all better have fantastic reach. Y'all better tread with caution, please. You don't know what it cost to me. I've been my homies grinding. Every day we getting better. Let's be in alignment. You ain't be where the line went. Hopping out of the lion's den. Boxing with a Leviathan. Retirement, yeah. I ain't got a masterpiece. Running like a masterpiece. I'm just trying to masterpiece. Smelling like work, need me a breath, but you need a hearse. You can't arrest me, bitch. If I took me in hell, then I learned. Bitch, I'm the perp and I'm rolling a burp. We shot the sheriff and did it on purpose. Ain't nobody perfect. We taking your earnings and bursts connected to plug. Circuit, straight from the heat. Circus, came from the deep. Sturgeon, you touch my fam, then you need you a surgeon. Put you in bags, I ain't talking about Bergen. Your mama gon' cry at the service. Cause they took our kings and queens. It's just like the scene where T'Challa was bleeding. Our brother's blood been growing the trees. I guess that explain why we leaving. What if we just snap back, went and push the cap back, made them all duck. Half flat, clap back, kept it moving forward. Half back, hit him with the whip while we talking about a backlash. Backhand, hit him with the matte black, all black, Batman, hit him with the palm. Baghdad, bitch, we got it wrapped. Afghan, hit him with the stock, made him fall like NASDAQ, y'all. We don't get no restitution till we get a revolution. Sick of being bad bullshit. Block is high, yes. They gon' say I'm dreaming. I see through your translucent. You been shooting all our illness. Leaving scars, got them wounded. Bring alarms, get them moving. Get these politicians booted.
What's poppin'? It's your boy Nobi. You're listening to the Tri-City Mixtape. This is my song, Televised, off my album, iBass. Run that.
They gon' post it on IG Live. Do it for the retweets. Do it for the likes. Do it for the retweets. Do it for your life. Evolution won't be televised.
Do it for the fam.
They gon' post it on IG Live.
Flex, flex, flex.
Do it for the retweets.
Do it for the retweet.
Do it for your likes.
Do it for the life.
Do it for the retweets.
Do it for the...
Do it for your life.
Never cared about Instagram, I was trying to get Instagrams. I ain't tripping off the likes and views, everything I do is for my fam. Yeah, I've been working so hard, swear I was Jamaican cause I got 10 jobs. Fuck the police cause I'm down by law. Achieving my dreams is what got my heart. You would think I was an actor cause I'm playing my part. Once I set my aim, then I'm off, I got a dart. You would think I worked the R-E-I. Why ask why? Cause I'm climbing these charts. If you wanna get the bag, gotta fill up the cart. If you wanna finish, motherfucker, gotta start. You ain't got hustle, then you probably gon' starve. You ain't got hustle, then you not wanna off.
Boy, you better be someone for someone else takes your life. Why would I be someone that someone else might not like? When I'm on the east side, homie, I'm an east side, homie. I'ma speak right, homie. If it please my homies, I'm at least 5 seconds from a decline. Hold me down, throw me up, maybe you can see the light for me.
You don't wanna see the lights vanish. We jumping off the roof, don't panic. You been falling under pressure, that's damage. You been going through depression, that's manic. Tell me how the fuck you feel when you ain't nobody real. And you got to go and steal everything about a person. Cause a purpose is a home you never build. You do anything for thrills, you don't ever feel fulfilled like.
Evolution won't be televised. They gon' post it on IG Live. Do it for the retweets. Do it for the likes. Do it for the retweets. Do it for the life. Evolution won't be televised. They gon' post it on IG Live. Do it for the retweets. Do it for the likes. Do it for the retweets. Do it for the life.
Welcome to the nation of the zombies category. Buy parties, folded paper, origami, take a seat. I can show you all the bodies that we go into our audience. It's easy, you can go and follow me. First created social media to make it free, they eat it up and then you go and wait for them to pee. Soon as it does, then you heat them up, charge them for some ads, make your money back, kill them with the fees. It don't take a genius to learn from Wikipedia. They're praying on our wishes like a motherfucking genius. They want us all obedient and feed us all this media and tell us how to look and how to feel is the ingredients. They as greedy is. Purpose is to keep you purchasing and eating shit. See you the perfect lick if you consume their reasoning. Maybe I'm reaching or you need to check your feet again.
Desensitized, this shit's so wild. People dying in the street, mothers crying every week. And I bet you pull your phone out. You should change the lock screen to a sheep, little homie. I don't wanna hear a word, don't speak, little homie. I don't wanna hear a little boat peep, little homie. Yeah, I'm here to say that type of shit is weak, little homie. Living for the cloud to get you fleeced, little homie. Whoa.
You don't wanna see the lights vanish. We jumping off the roof, don't panic. You been falling under pressure, that's damage. You been going through depression, that's manic. Tell me how the fuck you feel when you ain't nobody real. Then you about to go and steal everything about a person. Cause a purpose is a home you never build. You do anything for thrills, you don't ever feel fulfilled like.
Evolution won't be televised.
Welcome to the Tri-Cities Mixtape. This is Miguel. Today I am joined with my co-host,
Reign, darling.
Last night we all got to go to the Clover Island concert series. We saw Nappy Roots and we saw the opener, hometown hero, Nobi and The Force. Welcome to the show from Nobi and The Force, Nobi and Earnie.
Thank you for having us.
So let's introduce yourself and your role in the band, starting from left to right.
My name is Nobi. I am the lead vocalist, soothsayer of Nobi and The Force. And then to my left,
I am Earnie Ashwood. I am the guitarist and musical director and, depending on the day, audio person, sound guy,
Right on.
all around hat maker.
Before we jump into Nobi's origin story here, Earnie, how did you get started in music?
Damn. How did I get started in music? I started around 5 or 6. My dad had passed when I was really, really young, and music was a coping mechanism. It really helped me process a lot of that, and then from that, I was really heavily involved in gospel music with church. So I had learned from like the 15-year-old prodigy that was playing piano.
Yeah.
And I was the kid that sat next to him and just like watched all of his chord changes.
So you got them gospel chops?
Yeah, I play guitar, but like my actual original instrument is piano.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
That's where I started. All through school, it was like I just kind of fascinated with instrumentation. So in 5th grade, I learned clarinet, and then went from clarinet to saxophone, from saxophone to tuba.
Oh, wow.
From tuba, I did all of drum corps in like my freshman year to my sophomore year. Marching band. Went to college for it. Like it's just music is just my life.
Oh,
And
hell
then
yeah,
it was
I love
funny. It's
that.
like
That's
after
crazy. That's so many instruments. That's some skill, dude.
like over the course of my life, it's been 27 instruments. Currently, I'm probably fluent in like 12 to 15. There's a lot that fell to the wayside because it's been years. But
How
I just
good are
love
you with the
music.
Glockenspiel?
Oh, I mess with the glockenspiel
Okay,
actually quite well. Like I had a very, very large marimba phase.
Oh, dude. What was
So-
it? The White Stripes album, the Get Behind Me Satan?
Yeah.
There's like so much marimba on that.
So it's funny. That's what got me into
Oh,
it.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
Really?
not even joking. Like that's
Love it.
you just clocked me really heavy right
Oh, that's
now.
awesome.
great.
So yeah, it was really funny. Like after I like was done with college, I was so burnt out on music. I just worked at Best Buy for like a year, and was just like, I'm done. And then a homie that I was going to college with, they weren't even a music major, but they were in a band, go figure, that was really popular in San Diego. And then that band broke up, and I was like, it was like 1 o'clock at night. I'm watching Apocalypto with like my 5 roommates in a 2-bedroom apartment, you know, as you do when you're in your 20s. And I remember just getting a random call and be like, Ernie, I'm coming to pick you up. I'm starting a new band. My band just broke up. And I just started playing guitar. At that time, I had no idea what I was doing. And he was just like, I know you were a music major and you love music. We're going to figure it out. And so that actually was my transition into like playing in a band professionally. I was all orchestra.
Oh, wow.
And like my dream was to do music for movies. I wanted to be the next John Williams. That's my hero.
Yeah.
And it went from that to like, oh, this just fits. And so, long story short, did music in San Diego for a minute, wanted to see who I was without what I built down there, and moved to a completely new region, to the Pacific Northwest, where no one knew me, just to see if I can start from a place from fresh and like build from scratch versus like having any connections or any ends.
Or anybody telling you they like your song because they like you
Because
or they know you.
that was the main thing. Like
Yeah.
I was working with a lot of people in San Diego, and like while I was a large contributor to like the creative process, it never felt like I felt myself in it. And it's like if anything I could do because of the group and the people I was associated with, it was like built in to be successful because we just built that infrastructure.
Right.
But after a time, you don't know if like what you're contributing is actually really being appreciated versus like if it's just the standard.
Right.
And so like I really wanted to challenge myself and see if you can move somewhere when you know one person and you have no connections and you have to start from scratch, as if it was kind of like the sequel to a video game that you've really mastered, right? You max out your character in the first game, and then level 2 they take all of your stats away and you got to start over and build. And I wanted that experience, and that's what led me to Seattle. Community service led me to like really understanding the B2C end of Seattle. So I spent my first like 2 years in Seattle just really playing for other people and really like getting a feel of what the community was, and really kind of like focusing on serving versus like, I'm gonna come here and just try to start a band and do like,
I dig that.
I didn't want it to be about that. I really like, Seattle has a problem with a lot of outsiders coming in that aren't really necessarily always thinking about what they're contributing to the community, to the culture, and things like that. And I didn't want to be another one of those, I'm moving to Seattle with my big dreams. Here to do these things. I really wanted to come into it understanding what the musical culture of Seattle was, and you can't do that from just shouting. You have to support other people that have been there doing it for a really, really long time. And so that was my energy for a bit, and then I finally, after taking my tutelage, I took all that information and created my own group called the Complex Dialect.
Is that still active?
Oh yeah.
Oh, shout out to Complex Dialect.
In ways that will become more apparent as time goes on, but it's fun. It's really good. But with that group, that was all based off of like, cool, we understand what the norms are here. How can we break that? Like, how can we do things different that people don't expect? Like, for example, there's kind of like a routine that a lot of bands go through. It's like you make a band, you play these specific venues because you're a new band and those are the only opportunities you have. You hope that if you play a gazillion times over and over, someone sees you to get a bigger show.
Yeah, maybe I could open up for such and such when they come in.
And we, from day one of Complex, we were like, nah, that ain't it. So the first thing we focused on was like disappearing for 9 months. Okay. And just like focusing on the music without telling people big things coming.
You're right.
You know,
Gotcha.
it's like we just shut up and just dipped from like the entire year of 2016 and then went into like after we were done with it, we saw this music and we we're like, what do we want to do with it? Oh, now I guess we can play a show. And then we were like, but we don't really want to play venues because it's a group of people that are all professionals. They've all played all these venues, so they were kind of burnt out. And so we were just like, what if we just made our own show? So our first show for a band that no one knows about was completely rented out from like a photography studio that had a capacity of 200 people, and we just curated it ourselves.
Oh, that's so cool.
We handled the sound. we created like these 3D like flower things to project images on that would constantly change how they looked. It was completely self-produced, and it sold out 2 weeks after we announced it. Just because like I don't know, I think there's
authenticity of it.
Yeah. It was very intentional. And the way that we marketed it was like we erred on the side of mystery as opposed to like, we didn't try to tell people that it was going to be good. We just told them what the information was, what the experience was that they could expect. And then we really focused on the mysticism around the show. And I think that kind of just like spread like wildfire through word of mouth.
Sparked attention.
And from that, it was like our second show was like headlining the Showbox market. It just went from 1 to 1, and then that filled out, and like it was really close to selling out. It didn't finish, but I think we got like it was like 780 out of the 1100 capacity. Like, but again, I'm proud of it because it's second show
Yeah.
for a band that just popped out of nowhere. And so from that, it was focusing on our next bit of art. And in the process, I became an owner of a studio called Front Burner Studios for a period. And that's what led me to Nobi. I was working with a dude named Jake Hillard. He was working on some amazing art with some amazing artists. And through a project that he was developing with Nobi and a really, really amazing friend of ours, Eddie Wall, he was like, man, you gotta meet these people. Like, these are the peeps. Like, we're doing some cool shit. And like, I remember just meeting them and instantly having a connection with him on some nerd shit. Because like that's kind of like a lot of core of all of the relationships in the band. Right. Approaching it from a place of not really having answers, but really just like questioning, like, what if we did this? What if we tried this?
Right. I love that.
We're very curious people, and it's cool to like seek options through like not just strictly defining things, but just like really approaching it as like, how does this play out?
Experimenting,
like,
a lot of experimenting.
And so our whole growth has like, even the birth of the band was like, what would this look like if we presented this? And I know that he had always wanted to like have that live group, and I'm really just grateful to be the guy that he came to. And so that's me in a nutshell. It's a little bit of our origin.
In reference to Nobi and the Force, was there ever a want or an idea to have a DJ in there, or did you want it to be fully instrumental?
Fully instrumental.
Okay.
Because I wanted to provide, I wanted to like give the same feeling of the album, but present it in a different way. You know, like sometimes I feel like when I go to certain artist shows, if they sound exactly the way they sound on the record, then like I'm gonna just go listen to the record. I don't want to pay, you know, $80 for you to do the same thing. You know, I've thought about DJs, and I'm not saying in the future we don't have one. That's the beautiful thing about us, is like maybe one day we cultivate some music where we're like, oh, we need scratches, or we need samples, or we need XYZ. And I think the beauty of our band is like people come in, we have like a spider web, like a network of folks, you know. So a syndicate, yeah.
I get to jam with your violinist and your horn player yesterday.
Yeah, Kirill and Way.
It was crazy. It was awesome.
Dude, killers.
He pulled out the nose flute.
Some of the most brilliant minds I've ever come across is between Way and Kirill. Like they are probably honestly the most musically, technically like efficient as far as like notation and really being intentional with like melodic choices and like because they come from a real
rigid
Krill more than Way comes from like a real rigid like orchestra violin, and it shows in his like precision, right? And Way is one of the most brilliant like avant-garde left field. I'm going to use the saxophone in ways that you don't expect.
He was beatboxing while playing the saxophone last night.
Yeah.
Like everybody else was jamming with him, like stopped to like make sure they, like what was happening.
What was going on? Yeah.
I got a video of that. It was really cool.
Yeah. There's so many moments where like he'll just do textural things that like I could never come up with that. And I think that's part of our approach with it is like we don't limit what they do. Like we don't like the way our direction works is like it doesn't come across from this place of like it needs to be this or it has to be this. It's like
everyone kind of has their own creative control.
Our first practice was like we didn't play a note. We listened to the music. We sat in the control room and just talked about it. And I sent home homework of like listen to it and decide what you want to play, and then we'll get together and just play. And everybody just play what your interpretation of your part is and go from there.
That's so
and
cool.
And it literally, like, I shit you not, like, literally, it just rolled right into the songs. I remember the first song we did was Paralyzed. Yep. And it just, like, we looked at each other and had this moment of, like, oh, yeah,
we like, warmed up and then just started playing it.
Yep.
You know, there's no, like, all right, let's run Paralyzed now. It's
that's what, like,
we played in key.
We did a jam that just rolled right into it, and it was just magic. And we just like I remember that like to the T the day that we like looked at each other and were just like, this is gold.
Yeah,
like we have something very, very special.
That's funny because that was totally one of my questions. Like, if you guys have ever had a moment where you guys just looked at each other and you knew it was
very, very fast.
It happens every single time.
I think my favorite thing with the band too is like, I tell them this all the time, like you can do literally whatever you want. Like you've been vetted already. You wouldn't be in the band if you weren't dope as fuck and we didn't trust you 100%.
Yeah.
Just do you.
So musicians you can trust
it's
so
big.
Yeah.
I don't want to play with someone I can't trust. We're doing two cool things. Hey yo, it's your boy. It's Nobi. We on the Tri-City Mixtape. We having a good time. This is my song. It's called Nobody.
Writing on the wall and we blind to it all. I've been fighting till I fall. Will I die? Not at all. Tell me who you're supposed to call when your demons at your door. Nobody. Nobody. Writing on the wall and we blind to it all. I've been fighting till I fall. Will I die? Not at all. Tell me who you're supposed to call when your demons at your door. Nobody. The pain in my soul, and it be making me nauseous. Enemies keeping them close, still I approach them with caution. Never gonna leave me alone. You know they visit here often. Red and blue pill is the option. Too many ways to put you in a coffin. Fall asleep, all these zombies next to me. Please, not a blink, only real inside your dreams. Don't feel the heat, you ain't got no time to think. Don't breathe, don't breathe, don't breathe, don't breathe. Blind to it all. I've been fighting till I fall. Will I die? Not at all. Tell me who you're supposed to call when your demons at your door. Nobody. Tell me you know what to do. When it's you versus you, you got something to prove. I gotta win and can't lose. Everything on the line, I'ma pull up and shoot. Timing is now, gotta go move. Silence is loud, time to put them on. Shh. Don't you go get it confused at the end of my fuse and whoa. About to explode, ain't nothing left to control. I'm on my own, not running around with no hope. Fighting these demons, a war for my soul. No rest for the wicked, a rest for the bold. Lay in the grave of the life that I chose. I got a lot that I don't like to show. Writing on the wall and we blind to it all. I've been fighting till I fall. Will I die? Not at all. Tell me who you're supposed to call when your demons at your door. Nobody.
So on that, I have a question for just you as like an artist and like you're growing up and everything. Coming from a family that was so musically like intertwined, do you feel like because you grew up with that, it's easier for you to collaborate with people and like be interested in collaborating with people?
Yeah. That's a great question. I've never been asked that before. My family was so musically rich and dense. I feel like a lot of the awkward language and conversations you have, like when you first start collaborating with people, especially when they're interpreting your music, I kind of already knew how to navigate because I grew up doing that, or watching my mom and stepdad, they were in a jazz duo, watching them do that, or watching my dad do that with his rap music, or watching my siblings do that with their music when they played in a live band. And I was in a band, if you really know, I was in Diamond Cuffs here in Tri-Cities before Nobi The Force. That was our first group.
I don't remember.
It was
about
my
that.
gosh, so it was like,
how old were you?
Fuck, young vato, 18, 19.
Okay.
Was this your first band?
Okay.
Or?
Yeah, first band. And then Nobi The Force has been the only other one.
But it won't be
It
the
was
last.
like me and Karma and Curtis Moore from Monobomb.
I do remember that.
Yeah, you know Kurt and John. Yeah, so they were in the band. Gabe
Shout out
Solar.
to Karma, shout out to Kurt, shout out to everybody.
Jeff Stahovsky played rhythm. Harris, everybody knows Harris. He was drummer.
Okay.
That was another group where people just rotated in, rotated out. Wayne, I don't even know Wayne's last name. Wayne with the bass, yeah. And he would just appear. He would
great.
never get there. He would just be there.
You're right.
He would just pop up.
Dude, that time for Tri-Cities music was like so
Crazy.
fun. Yeah, it was so fun.
Crazy.
Yeah, things go kind of like in eras or whatever, because it feels like the scene is coming back hard now.
Yeah.
Tri-Cities music.
I will say that I know like Emerald has definitely done everything they can, but I really feel like for some reason when Ray's opened back up, it brought a lot of people's love for the scene, even though like they don't specialize in all the music, but I just noticed that, and I noticed everybody just was like, it's back. We have life again.
It's a testament of like, if you can provide more spaces for people to express and create, like there is a hunger for it, and no matter what the region or the city is, it's like, it's what are the opportunities and like what spaces are providing them. And so like when you, it's such a crucial thing, like when you take away venues and you pull that, you can instantly see like how that affects the musical ecosystem, and like it plays such a strong part, especially in spaces that, you know, there's not a lot of venue options, and you know, so like having those one or two venues, if one of them drops out, that is 50% of your opportunities of when you can play. And I think it's beautiful to see this new renaissance and resurgence.
And also with Ray specifically, bro, like Ray's was like a hardcore band place.
Yeah.
That was like where you went to like get
of the Tri-Cities,
smacked in the face in a pit, you know what I'm saying? And so when Ray's went away, I feel like there was this pocket of like metal players, hardcore players, even EDM folks, people that did the hard style shit. They had no place to really go because like the Emerald also like serves that, but the community is almost different.
It's different. It's definitely different.
And Ray's did hip hop too. So like when it went away, I feel like a lot of people are like, what do we do?
A lot of the rap battles went away. Like a lot of
all of them.
Yeah. So we need that again.
Having it come back was like, oh, here's this avenue for all these players who feel displaced to like come back. And now you're getting not only players, people who haven't played there in a long time, you're getting like a new generation who are discovering, oh my gosh, there's a place for me to go and do my thing. I didn't know that existed.
Well, and then you have Uptown, who's been starting to do more and more rap-based events too, and I think that is so cool.
Let's go back to your origin story. We didn't touch on you had a musical family, but let's just go all the way back. Where were you born?
Okay, I'm 0. I was born here.
Okay.
I'm from the 9. I'm from Tri-Cities. So I was born in Cadlick.
All right.
My dad is a rapper. Back in the day, he was like the only one. Like there was Shaolin, there was Pork, there was Acropolis Records, and a few other people who also made music through Acropolis Records, but it was not much. He was like kind of like, I don't be like, oh, my dad was the Godfather, you know what I'm saying? But like he put a lot of work in the scene early.
Yeah, definitely an OG.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And then my mom sang jazz with my stepdad. They were a jazz group called Smooth as Jazz. They would play like all the Eastern Washington. They do the whole winery circuit. So Bookwalter, Tigueris,
That's so cool.
Ice Harbor. What's the one way out this way? Alexandria. I can't remember.
I only know
They didn't play them
Bookwalter.
all. They didn't play them all. Yeah. And so I touched on this briefly last night, but Dara actually gave them their first gig. We grew up. They moved
is
into
so
it was
sweet.
the Richland Manor House back in the day. It's Cedar something now, right off G-Way. It's an apartment complex
Okay.
across the street from Jefferson.
Mhm.
And we used to live there. We lived there forever. And so with Dara and Justin, right? That's her
Yeah.
husband. Gave them their first start, their first gig. I like have vivid memories of like helping them unload gear at the Emerald, and then them telling us to go walk home because like it's 21 plus, we can't be there. I have memories of doing the same thing at John Dam. They would play it whatever they had going on in the summertime. And then both of my siblings also make music, Yell and Top. My
Phenomenal
older
artist.
sister Day, today's her birthday actually. Happy birthday, Day.
Happy birthday day.
Which also means it's my dad's birthday too, so happy birthday, Dad.
Wow, yeah.
Birthday
Fucking
day.
weird, man. But she my older sister Day, she was like a hip hop dancer, choreographer. Moved to Atlanta, did the thing full time for a long time before she came back and planted roots back here. My auntie is a producer, recording engineer. She studied under Brooke from Rainmaker Studios way back in the day. If you really know Tri-City hip hop, Rainmaker was a big
I
deal.
remember that.
Yeah, like my family just like oozed. Like if I would have became a doctor, it would have been like weird. You know? Like, what do you do? I'm a bioengineer. Like what the fuck? No, no. You better pick up this microphone, do something. So like I just grew up. We grew up rapping. We grew up making music. I think Yell and Top touched on this the other day, but our stepdad, he had a recording studio, and back in the day, it wasn't like everybody had Fruity Loops. Like it was usually like one person in the neighborhood had it.
Right.
And so all the younger cats, back in the day, they were the younger cats. I'm talking about like Young Dom, Skylar Lamb, who was there yesterday, CJ. There was a group called Mob Click with a bunch of cats from back in the day. C-Ray, even at one point. They used to all go to my stepdad's house and record. And so I grew up like watching these people like who like snapped on the microphone all the time, like being like, damn, that's hard as fuck. And then my dad did it. So I was like, I want to do what my dad does. That's just
Right.
cool. And so we'd be like, oh, we wrote a rap. And he'd be like, let me hear it. And we'd be like, we'd rap it. And he'd be like, shit, weak. You know what I'm saying? Shit, whack. He'd be like, nope, you need to find your voice. You don't know what your voice is yet. I need you to go in the room and then stand in the corner and rap till you find your voice. And so like I would be here in the corner, Yo would be over here in the corner, Top would be over here in the corner, just rapping.
Just rapping.
For like
rap boot camp.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
like,
say
for, like,
instead of
months.
timeout, you guys just
Yes. For like months. And then one day we finally just fucking annoyed him into recording us. And that started like our we got like addicted to that, you know?
Yeah.
And so at the time, for a while, I was like, oh, he was just mean and didn't want to like help us. But like really what he was doing was instilling work ethic,
Discipline.
you know, discipline.
Discipline.
Like
Smart.
you'll know it's right when it's right. And right now it's not right, you know?
Yeah,
So-
I definitely respect that approach versus
Yeah,
like Joe Jackson. You know?
For sure, yeah.
But then
It's
again,
like it's
For
like
sure.
Joe Jackson light.
yeah.
You know, you
But
got the
then
trial
Joe
version
Jackson
of
did
it.
get a couple multi-platinum kids out of that.
Yeah, but
scenario.
at what cost?
At what cost?
At what cost?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. His son had a monkey. and a daughter named Blanket.
Oh god.
Or son, I can't remember.
No, the son was named Blanket.
Blanket, yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, he was dangling Blanket out
Daughter
the
named
window.
Paris, son named Blanket.
Mhm.
And another one named Prince.
Yeah.
So obviously there was a lot of influence from your family and your
For sure.
peers. Aside from that, what music influenced you?
Oh, man,
outside the
everything.
that was gonna
house?
be my next question.
Oh, you had the System of a Down on yesterday.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
like
yeah.
top 3 for me.
Oh yeah. I love
I'm mixed race. I'm Vietnamese. I'm black. I'm white. Linkin Park was a big deal for me.
oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, there was no Asian representation back then, especially in hip hop. They were like the gateway drug to rap for a lot of folks out here. In particular, I was already on rap, but they were like, "Whoa, you could do both." What?
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
I didn't even notice that's what happened to me, and that's
Dude,
totally what
and then
happened
like
to me.
watching the music videos where they had fucking Gundams and like things that I was actively playing
Yeah,
with
yeah.
when I was 10. I thought that was really cool.
Bro, I remember Linkin Park actually unlocked rock inside of me.
Yeah.
Like, no joke. It was the Crawling music video on MTV2.
Mm-hmm.
It came on when I was like in 7th grade, getting ready for school. It was two videos. It was the Crawling video, and it was like Incubus's Drive. It's the music video where he's like drawing himself.
Oh, right.
Off of the album Make Yourself. So like that concept of making a video about your album concept in your single. Mm-hmm. And your single's whole purpose is to outline the concept of your album, which is Make Yourself, was like mind blowing. But then right after that was Linkin Park, and was like, wait, you can feel that, like, crawling in my skin, like, as like a 7th grader who's like figuring shit out about themselves.
Bro, they had the best like "Leave Me Alone, Mom" music, bro. It'd be like clean your room. I'd be like, shut up. Yeah,
I'm about to break.
Yeah, oh God, bro. Yeah. They like whatever like little existential bullshit I was going through. They helped me get through that for sure. Hybrid Theory, well, that's a classic. You know, it's a classic. The
pinnacle of
Hybrid Theory is triple times platinum, probably diamond in my household for sure.
You are solely responsible for the 9.
Yeah,
I just thought about this. How cool would it have been if like Linkin Park and Evanescence like mixed together?
There was
I think they toured together.
Yeah, they toured,
I'm sure they toured together.
They almost collaborated on a song.
Oh shit!
It's one of those that like we'll never hear.
But it
exists out there somewhere. Yeah. Labels, man.
What if they would have got Amy Lee instead of "Oh Girl"?
Oh, that'd be something.
Yeah.
Oof. I don't know if the world could handle that.
That would be crazy.
That'd be fire. Anyway, keep going.
Okay, so Linkin Park.
Now I want to think about what about if Linkin Park was playing Evanescence songs?
Shit, dude.
So System of a Down, Linkin Park. Early rap for me, Eric B. and Rakim. I'm not gonna lie, I listened to a lot of Eminem at a time I probably shouldn't have.
Right.
I used to like my auntie, she had a Walkman, and I would take her Walkman and like put it on and put the Marshall Mathers LP in, and then go in the bathroom and like fucking like jam out to that shit
in secret.
Yeah, because my mom was like, "What the fuck?" She's talking about like beating people up, raping people, doing all this crazy shit. Like, no, you can't listen to that. 9-year-old, like, no. So I used to have to sneak it, but like, it was like his metaphors, his cadences, the way that he delivered shit, how angry he was. I was an angry kid, so like, I used to listen to a lot of Eminem, a lot of Ice Cube, a lot of West Coast gangster rap. I'm definitely my daddy's son. That's probably the top 3 for me. There's so many, bro. Rage Against the Machine when I first discovered them, bro.
There was a point where I wasn't looking on stage. You were performing last night. One of the songs, you kind of had a Zach De La Rocha tone or delivery for a second.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I was just like, because I'm like, wait, because it didn't sound like Nobi for a second, because I know what Nobi sounds like.
Yeah.
But I forget what song it was.
It's probably way too stressed. Yeah.
Okay, probably. But I was just like, okay. But then also immediately when I thought about it for 2 seconds, I wasn't surprised at all.
Hell yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah. Of course he's influenced by Rage. Who isn't from our generation?
Dude, Killing in the Name of, bro.
Yeah.
Rage is all over my guitar. Yeah, Tom Morello is one of my top guitar influences for sure. And especially like honestly Way Too Stressed I directly took from Tom on the influence of Not on the Guitar, just because it's such a gritty song. And so and I remember when you first sent me the demo of that song, like non-band at all. It's like it's a pretty hard trap beat that's just like, and like it instantly, I felt that connection between like the rawness energy of that and like that Rage Against the Machine, like aggressive, just like in your face, unapologetic vibe. And like
unapologetic is a great way to put it.
The group translated that
for sure,
because like everybody understood the assignment on that song. That was one of those things where like it wasn't a couple runs of run 1 was like, now we even made the cuts in the run on the first run that like where we drop out, it just felt, everybody just felt it.
Wow.
Like
and that's a lot of the people in this particular band are in other bands together. Complex, that's a big one.
That's like the
Kirill's in like 50-11 bands with everybody.
I share 3 bands with Kirill.
Yeah. So like the chemistry, the spatial awareness to like understand, like watch people and make sure that we're all cutting at the same time. What I really like about this band is if somebody makes a decision that's not like on the game plan, we'll be like,
everybody,
and then we
commits.
just go. Yeah, you know
everybody commits.
Yeah.
Guys are just all on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Constantly.
Yeah, it's one of
That's
my
so
favorite
cool.
things. Like during this set yesterday, there were things that
We called so many audibles that no one
yeah,
would
and
ever
you would
know,
never know.
ever know. It's
And that's like my
incredible.
favorite thing because I just feel like we're just playing, you know? It's like free. It's like what is it called? Flow state. That's how I feel like when I'm playing with the Force, for real. We're just flowing. What's poppin', everybody? It's Nobi. We on the Tri-City Mixtape. This is my song, Need You Here.
I need you. 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 I need I need you. 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 I need you.
When I look into the Mars, I'm breathless. You ease my mind when I'm restless. You're my moonlight, my directions. When I look into the Mars, I'm breathless. You ease my mind when I'm restless. You're my moonlight, my directions.
I need you. 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 I need I need you. 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 I need you.
Like, oh, wait a minute, ignorance is bliss, but I need to show up, pay a visit. I can't give you kisses through the phone, wake up missing you, but you don't really know that. Yeah, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, ignorance is bliss, but I need to show up, pay a visit. I can't give you kisses through the phone, wake up missing you, but you don't really know that. Like we both got wings and we ready to fly. Ducks in a row, had to get them in line. Tell me when to go, never saying goodbye. The concrete grew rose, the beauty of life and the tune of a soul when I look in your eyes. I know we in a permanent prime. I pry off on the demons inside. We slide off in the dead of the night. And I often remember the times that we lost it all. Had me ready to cry. No big, wasn't ready to die, but too lit. Had me catching the vibe. We caught a flick, now I'm catching the ride. You picked, I could never decide. No, I'm sick if I ever decline. When we together, it's an effortless time. Tell me, can you measure what's forever in time?
I need you. 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 I need you.
How's it going? This is Earnie Ashwood.
It's your boy Nobi.
And we are 2/7 of Nobi and the Force, and this is our song, Way Too Stressed.
On the Tri-City Mixtape.
Yeet.
Feeling too stressed, got me feeling too stressed. Yeah, chasing this paper got me feeling too stressed. Rolling up paper got me feeling my best. Not just me, I got a team. Just like a king, we don't get to the check one step at a time. Just like chess, don't press on my line. I'ma hit next. I'm feeling feeling too stressed. Got me feeling too stressed.
I don't know stop, all I know is the grind. Working 25/8, I don't know time. I don't know patience, but I've been waiting. Fuck it, I'ma take it, it's mine. Fuck it, I'ma take it, I stole it. If I'm outside, I'ma have him like Malcolm. Peeking through the blinds. Better call back up, shit can get live. Y'all know around here, I don't play about mine, you playing. I don't wanna hear a word unless it's I'm paying. Bar here low, motherfucker, I'ma say it. That final flash will have you dashing. What I'm trying to say, motherfucker, I'ma saying. This shit incredible. I can turn Vegeta to a motherfucking vegetable. Smoking on peace pipe, feeling like a Seminole. How to make cadets out of generals. Buzzing like a beehive, did it since knee high. Run around in Levi's, listening to hip hop was dead. Trying to be the revive, then I had to realize it never left. Now all I want is the bread. Yeah.
I'm feeling too stressed. Got me feeling too stressed. Yeah, chasing this paper got me feeling too stressed. Rolling up paper got me feeling my best. Not just me, I got a team. Just like a king, we gon' get to the check one step at a time. Just like chess, don't press on my line. I'ma hit next. Feeling too stressed. I'm feeling too stressed.
We was creeping on the low. Better go and leave them boys alone. C4s leave them comatose. C4 temper I explode. Clip longer than their extensions. Turn your self-care into intensive. You need healthcare to fix your image. Hope you prepared to pay the visits. Hope you got insurance. If you want it on cam, we can shoot the footage. Got an arm like Cam, we can throw the bullet. Got a hair trigger temper, you don't wanna pull it. Competition, I seen it. Then the league we competing. Give me a beat and I beat it. To all of your people that be in a bleeding. Can't be defeated. I be as hot as a phoenix. Ooh, I can sell a bulimic food. I be doing what I need to do. Keep it all I need to know. Need some weed all up in my bowl. Tell me what you know about life. Riding on the couch, no lights. Man of the house by night. Had to be inside by 5. Mama working 9 to 5 and 5 to 9. I got all the time for all the life. That's why I grind so hard for my sci-fi. Yeah, I got the glow, night light. We cracking them codes, Einstein. We creeping on the low. Looking at somebody with a side eye. Need the money and bug in my eyesight. So I'm chasing.
Chasing this paper got me feeling too stressed. Rolling up paper got me feeling my best. Not just me, I got a team. Just like a king, we gon' get to the check one step at a time. Just like chess, don't press on my line. I'ma hit next. Feeling too stressed. I'm feeling too stressed.
I got a basic question.
Okay.
Why Nobi the Force? Why that for a name?
You seen Star Wars?
Oh.
Yeah.
Nobi, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh.
Okay.
It's familiar, but it's
everyone's
different.
reaction when people I've seen this multiple times. I'm having this question of like why it's always every single
it's
time.
So obvious.
Well, because the word the Force is just okay, the Force. It could be anything, but I never, as much as I love me some Star Wars and I've referenced the Force. I've never put together that Nobi and the Force. That was the Force.
Yeah.
See, I took it as like
so,
Nobi and the energy you bring.
It still applies. That still absolutely applies.
Yeah.
Like, and I love it.
I'm just not a big Star Wars buff, but like, that's funny. I can't wait
right?
to say that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
I said, it's so obvious.
And I think to me, it's ambiguous enough. It's like I feel like I'm supposed to get this.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
And that's what I want. I want somebody to ask the question because that means they're interested. And then I could be like, boom, it means this. It means Nobi, Obi-Wan Kenobi, the Force. Oh, I know.
It's working.
I know. It's awesome.
And then
so cool.
for people like who don't know, what does Nobi stand for?
Nobi stands for Never Obey Blind Individuals. The origin of Nobi, I think I told this story yesterday.
Tell it again.
Okay, when I was 8, I called my dad because my dad's rapper man. And I was like, hey, rapper man dad, I think I got a name. And he was like, what's your name, little rapper son? I want it to be Lyric Assassin because I assassinate lyrics. And he was like, that's just whack.
Weak shit.
It's just whack.
It sounds like the dude's name on Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah.
And so he's like, nah.
Man, we're friends.
I don't think you should do that. You should be Young Nobi because you like ninjas and you like Star Wars.
Oh, like Shinobi.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, I'll do that. I'm Young Nobi now. And then I was Young Nobi forever. And then, I don't know, probably around 18, I was like, I'm just Nobi now.
He had a training
And then once I started making Fulminate, I was like, it can't just be Nobi because I like ninjas and Star Wars. It needs to like be more impactful. And so that's when I came up with Never Obey Blind Individuals. So it's kind of like 3-tiered. Yeah.
And I think that was the first time I heard it. And I remember I like ran to everyone who I know that knew you. And I was like, did you know this is what this stands for?
Do you remember which song it is, Nobi?
No.
It's an older one. I know that much. I know it's the older one.
Nobi's been rapping his ass off.
So
so
is
much,
Nobi
he
your
can't remember
first
his lyrics.
rapper name?
It's my only rapper name.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, I was
Other
going to
than
be
Lyrical
Lyric
Assassin.
Yeah. Thanks, Dad.
Your dad saved
Thank you
you
so
from that
much.
one.
He did, yeah. No, yeah, foresight, for sure.
No son of mine is
He
going to be
said,
titled
oh, hell
Lyric
no.
Assassin.
You can't have ass in your name.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, you have 2 asses in there.
Yeah, doubled. Cheeked up.
We're gonna do a fun one. We're gonna have the dream show.
What's that?
You're playing the biggest show of your life at the Toyota Center. Nobi and the Force is opening. The middle act and the headliner can be any acts from all throughout history,
Oh,
dead or alive.
fucking
so it
Linkin
could
Park
be
is in
Tupac
there for
and
sure.
Selena. So
It's
you guys are the
definitely, it's
opening
LP
act.
for us.
Who's the middle?
Okay,
and
you
who's
first,
the headliner?
Nobi.
Yeah,
you first
LP
on
is
this one.
headlining.
Okay.
Who is?
Linkin Park is
okay.
headlining for sure.
The OG incarnation.
Yeah, just
LP.
because of what they mean to the band.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So headliner is Linkin Park.
Well, who's on the mid card?
Fuck. So I thought about System of a Down too because they mean a lot to the band too.
Yeah.
And I don't think Linkin Park would play over them. That would be crazy.
Yeah, Linkin Park would bow.
Who is the middle? I don't know. Who do you think?
This is yours.
This is for
This
me?
your bill.
Okay.
I got mine.
Linkin Park is playing in the middle. That's so hard. Cause I'm like, there's so many bands I love that like could take the headline spot. You know what I'm saying? I want to put one over the other. Right?
This isn't a festival. Three-band bill.
Yeah. They're co-headlining. Okay, I'm gonna revise mine. I think System of a Down is headlining. Linkin Park is playing under them. We're playing under them.
All right. Hell
Yeah.
yeah. At the Toyota Center.
Fuck yeah.
I would go to that show.
Fuck, it's sold out for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Probably need a bigger venue. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. That was Nobi's dream show. Earnie, same thing. Nobi and the Force gets to open up, but it's the next night. What's your venue, and who are the middle and the headliner?
My venue is Centralink
Lumen Field.
Lumenfield.
Or the kid, we could go back. We play the Kingdom.
Yeah, the Kingdom.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, okay. The venue is Lumen Field. The second, okay, so I will state my show as what my dream show would be currently in the market.
Oh, okay.
That I think would be just an incredible build-up. There is a band called Glassjaw
Yup.
that has hugely influenced my approach and their live show is some of the best live performing I've ever seen in my life. It's just giving your all. That definition of giving your all is like I got my standard of that from Glassjaw. So they would be playing after us because we're opening because in the market. And then the headliner would be Sleep Token.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought you was gonna say.
Absolutely. Like with this current market and this is the funny part about it. And this is why I'm trying really hard to be fair. Like I'm not the greatest Sleep Token fan.
Oh, okay.
Like as far as like the albums, I think the albums are like, here is music to listen to. I think Sleep Token's power really comes from their live experience, the lights, the entire presentation of their identities being hidden. I think that provides a magical atmosphere that Glassjaw would tee up for by getting the audience hyped, and then we would tee up Glassjaw by bringing what we bring. I think the progression of that bill would be phenomenal, leading to
3 genre fluid fucking
that flows from one to the other.
I don't know what this is, but I love it. I'm floating.
Yep.
You know, I'm the fucking SpongeBob meme where he's in the air with the headphones.
Yes,
that's the crowd.
And I feel like the build up of that feels so proper. Of us, that feels like a proper place where we would open the tone for that with so much intentionality and power, and then Glassjaw would ramp it up, and then Sleep Token would cap it off with a well-rounded experience of like bringing motherfuckers to church and shit. Like that's that vibe. And so like when I think of like shows, I'm always thinking about like what is the curated intent from beginning to end of like trying to get a motherfucker to leave their house and find parking and babysitting and all of these things. And so it's like my shows at this point that I like really care about, I want them curated to like really give me a reason to get out of the house, because shit's weird right now and not everybody is giving 100% to their art. So I'm not giving my attention to things to people that don't have intentionality, and I think that would be one of the most fun intentional shows ever.
Actually, kind of along that lines, I do love going to especially like hip hop shows where you will get the expected hip hop thing where some dude's just rapping over his lyrics, and grabbing his balls the whole time, pointing at fools or whatever. And then there'll be another one who maybe doesn't even have live instrumentation, but like gives more of a show.
They have a presentation.
Yeah, and I always. To me, in a perfect world, I'm always hoping the shitty rapper goes home and like reevaluates his life and
after
like
seeing
studies
something
the tape. But I know they lack self-awareness in the first place usually.
No, they're too busy just like pumping each other up and saying let's link up soon and big things coming and shit like that. And it's like that vibe is annoying versus being like I love people that are self-critical but also approach it from a self-appreciation of like I'm critical because I love this.
You know what, bro? I think Tri-Cities does a really good job of like, if you're rapping over your lyrics out here, people will clown you, bro.
People will call you out.
Yeah, people will leave.
Only because it's the Tri-Cities too.
No, because in Seattle it's not like that. It's acceptable.
Really? They allow people.
I'll make fun of you. I'll go outside and tweet about it. All the time.
So like, it's speaking on that Seattle shit, it's like it's very much like, I know your ass, but you have a pull, so I'm going to try to connect with you anyway. Yeah. Like, I'm not, and to be clear, because I'm not going to talk shit on my city, I'm not saying everyone is like that. I'm saying you can run into that experience amongst circles after people give mid performances, but instead of being honest about it, they want to be good with the people, so they'll gas them up on some bullshit. And it's really hard to see, because when people ask me my opinion on shit, I'm a very direct person. So you'll get someone that's walking around to people being like, what? That was gas. That was fire. Let's link up after. And then they get to me and they're like, how'd you feel? And I'm just like, I think technically you might have been lacking a little bit on your execution. If you really want me to be honest about it, I think. But did you have a great time? Great. I'm glad you had a great time with it. But if you're asking me like where you're at with it, could use some work, and people ain't about that. Like,
like one time this rapper got off stage and he was on something. Like, he barely seemed awake and just mumbled through his set. And he happened to come stand near me, where I was standing, and just unsolicited, I was like, "Hey man, maybe next time wake up before you just get on stage."
Maybe smoke one less joint. Before, and I'm a weed smoker, but just smoke one less. Because you nodding on stage, bud.
But he was like on something else, because he didn't even like register that like
you were saying
that I but that it wasn't even like it was polite or whatever. But it was just like, hey man, next time wake the fuck up before you stand in front of people with a microphone.
And that's like one of the hardest parts about it is like, I'm not going out of my way to be an asshole to you. I'm telling you this because I care about your craft. And I think a lot of people aren't in a place. Let me say this properly. I think it's a journey to understand that, one, everybody ain't gonna like what it is that you have to offer, and it's a journey to understand that you can't please everyone. So you have to approach asking people what they think of your set with real intention versus just looking for validation. And I think a lot of people go into I think there's two camps. There are people that are going into this looking for validation for hurt ego or for whatever trauma, and they're looking at these performances as an opportunity to reinstill them. And then I think there are other people that are looking at this to perfect the craft. That are looking at this from a perspective of like, no, really, really tell me, what are the holes that you're seeing that I can fill, because I want my next performance not to be that. And you can tell the difference based off of who's growing in team performances and who's just being on a stagnant level of doing the exact same show over the same beat, over the same thing. And like that correlation of how they take that feedback is directly affected with how far they're growing with their art. You know what I mean? And it's an interesting conversation that happens. I'm sure not just in Seattle, but everywhere. But it's cool to see, like, in a space like the Tri-Cities, where I talk to him about it on a regular basis. Like, y'all are there's a standard, and I fuck with that.
MC shit. If you was rapping over your lyrics, you was getting clowned, dogged, battled outside. People leaving, people smoking while you rapping.
Yo.
You know, the Smoker Circle got 200 people in it. The stage got 4. You know, like, we didn't play that shit out here. It's true, bro. It's true. And like, when you think of people like Dickles, you think of people like Z, you think of people like Firing Squad, Redro, Kilson, people that really curated a whole performance. They were giving lobotomies to each other while they fucking were rapping their ass off, like really giving a full stage performance, bro. So bro, rapping is a sport, bro. You have to train. You know what I'm saying? I saw these people, they would put pencils in their mouths and then rap their shit as fast as possible just to train their diction.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
And hit all them T's, all them S's perfect, you know, because like when you're rapping, you get tired, you get winded, you might get cotton mouth, all these like variables that you can't control when you're on stage. So it's important to like have like muscle control over all that shit. And so I grew up watching them, bro. I wasn't trying to rap like fucking somebody who was treating it like a different region where it's like more acceptable. Maybe somewhere with more clubs, you know, like LA or Atlanta, where like you're not primarily performing in a bar per se. You're performing in a club. People want to dance to the shit. They don't necessarily want to hear you yell over like not well mixed shit. So like they're like, yeah, maybe you rap over your lyrics because that's like the culture out there. But out here, it is not. We want to hear some real MC shit. We want to be entertained. We want to fucking like be persuaded to like put our hands up, and we give all that energy back. That's what it used to be. I'm not here as much anymore, but I've heard that culture is being re-manifested now, and I'm really proud of that shit. And I think we should keep it alive, man, because please don't rap over your shit, bro. I'm getting old. I don't have a lot of time.
Also, like,
I don't want to watch karaoke, bro.
Also, like, be willing to acknowledge when your shit is ass. Like, I think that's a really crucial step to development. I've written a lot of ass shit. You've written a lot of ass shit. Like, it's a part of the process, but the more you try to convince yourself that your ass shit is gold, like, the less people are going to look at you with like respect and intentionality, because your
ego starts
your ego is showing, and you're peddling shit. You are selling snake oil. And
if you're the best in the room all the time, you need to leave, bro. You're gonna get
You're
bored.
in the
You're in the wrong
room.
room. Go get humbled. Humble yourself, king. You know? Like, you gotta push yourself, man. If you are the standard, you need to go find someone else who is the standard and push yourself. Otherwise, you're gonna stalemate, you know? Like, I love being a local artist is dope, man, but you don't have to stop it local. You could be a global artist, especially today. The whole world is literally at your fingertips. If you don't know something, you can YouTube it, you can Google it. There's thousands of people doing the same shit we're doing. If you have questions, you can get them answered. It's like you don't have to figure it out on your own.
Yeah.
So like, use that shit, man. Stop rapping over your lyrics, bro. Stop doing that shit.
I love it. This is some great advice. Before we wrap up here, I do also thank you guys for your time so much.
This has been so much fun.
And in addition to yesterday, my son is like on the drive home. My son Marcos, who I'll tell the listeners, who was recording a documentary for Nobi last night. On the drive home and this morning, gets to tell me how yesterday was awesome, one of the best days ever. And also, him and his filmmaker partner were the only like underage people in the whole venue, so that was also. They felt really cool.
Because they are cool.
Yeah, they are.
Like, they deserve absolutely to feel like such cool kids.
Yeah, and also
cool kids.
Miko specifically, he's Filipino, and I think William, the marketing director, was Filipino.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and like they connected on that. And there was this moment yesterday, and also knowing you're, mixed with Asian, just to bring a young high school kid who's interested in hip hop and filmmaking to this thing where he could see somebody who went to a same high school who shares similar whatever traits, nationality or whatever.
Yeah.
And
like, you can do it.
Yeah.
It's been done.
Yes.
I was telling them that yesterday. Like, please ask questions, bro.
Yeah.
I'm a resource. The fact that you're here, you're taking it seriously, first and foremost.
Right.
Doing a great job. Like, that's all I want, man. What do you want to know? I'll help you.
We were literally driving here before talking about this exact same thing of like, I am very, because I'm not from the Tri-Cities. This is actually my first time being here. And I fucking love
Welcome.
it. I love it. This place is dope.
Gotta take you to race.
What I am seeing, and I've only had a couple examples of this, but I'm seeing a generation cultivated of young kids that are actually like actively doing things like making documentaries and like caring about art and like doing that deep dive work this early is so cool. And like one of the coolest things is like we're hanging out at his grandma's house and his nephew's there, like, and to see this kid surrounded just by like instruments and like we had, what was the name of the YouTube video?
Oh, Groovy Baby.
Groovy Baby,
musically inclined
which
child,
is,
you need to get on Groovy Baby,
bro. Like this kid is playing flams and like playing along to the beat on time at the age of 2.
Oh my
2
god.
years old,
Bro.
and it's like
Insane.
I think there's something really
so
there's
the
something
music is still very much alive in the family.
So like there's something really interesting. I'm
Little
like
prodigy in
again
the
I got like
making.
a couple of examples, but there's something really interesting I feel in this region about youth being like invested in and you know like being encouraged to be creative, and I just get that vibe from this region.
There's more young people picking up instruments too, which I love. My
that's
kids'
cool.
friends they're over here learning Nirvana songs and talking about starting a band, and I'm like,
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yes.
I was worried
Yes.
kids didn't do that anymore.
No, please.
They stopped
Please
for a
do
little
that.
bit, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
Well, yeah, things come in cycles, but like what homegirl out of Wapato, Yoritza, and the Mexican band, you know what I'm saying? It's like her and her brother, cousin. They're out of Wapato. They got like gigantic, but she plays guitar. Like they're like 3 teenage kids that play Mexican music with real instruments and
Hard.
shit. And I interviewed some kids from Hermiston. Apparently, there's a very vibrant Mexican music scene in Hermiston.
Yeah.
These kids
Fuck
estilo
yeah.
diferente. You know, it's 6-string bass,
Yes.
12-string guitar, and a
Yes.
fucking pink accordion.
Oh my
and
God.
these kids are 20, not even old enough to get into a bar, playing like these like
Killing
ranchetta.
it.
And like it's very
Yeah.
A lot of
inspiring. And
quinces.
I've seen more and more. When I go to Ted Brown, I see a bunch of younger kids getting those 12-string Mexican style, like quinto guitars or whatever they're
Yeah.
called. Like, and I love it. And not just to see young brown kids playing more instruments is fucking warms my heart.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Bring a
All
tear
I
to my eye.
ever wanted, you know, all I ever wanted to be or to contribute or to add to in my communities. You know, more
Yes.
music, more young people, more young brown people, more women playing music and being involved.
Hell yeah.
Any shout outs y'all want to give?
You first.
Oh,
You
I
already
thought
know
about
too,
this
I
a
got.
long time. Shout out to my dad, Shaolin, aka Shao Sosa, aka Nate. Shout out to Hanford High School. It's very strange being right down the street from
Right,
where I
yeah.
went to high school. Shout out to Ray's Golden Lion. Shout out to the Emerald of Siam and Dara and Emerald Spark events, everything they're doing, Nappy Roots. The whole show yesterday was like a dream, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all took such good care of us. We were extremely, extremely grateful.
It was such a fun
Yeah.
show.
Yeah. Any more shout out to Yell and Top.
Hey.
Shout out to my mom. Shout out to Smooth as Jazz.
Yeah.
We could go forever.
Yeah,
There's
no,
so
no.
many. I think that's it for me. Shout out to The Force, the band. Jesus.
Motherfucker,
Yeah.
you took my show.
I'm sorry. Shout out to them.
All right. I got to shout out some Seattle people that are very much responsible for where we're at. Eddie Wall has been crucial towards supporting us. When I left my last studio, which we were headquarters out of, like that was our space. I left to move on to different endeavors with Eddie Wall, and she welcomed us with open arms into her space. Our business partnership has grown to where like I'm allowed to like be an equal partner there.
Oh wow.
Everything we've ever needed that we've asked for, she's provided. She is a crucial member of our family. Shout out to you, Eddie. I love you so much. Shout out to Luna, to Henny. They really changed the standard of what we feel we deserve as a band when it comes to being taken care of.
Really?
They took care of us proper on our first Walla Walla show, and really showed us the standard.
Was that the Juneteenth last year?
No, it was before that.
Oh.
It was,
We played Walla Walla College. What college?
Yeah, it was. I think it was like Coleman College. No.
I can't remember.
It was some community
Yeah.
college, but it was Sounds of the People show.
Okay.
That they put on, and it was absolutely wonderful. And also, they're just an incredible friend, an incredible team member. and an incredible artist.
Oh yeah.
I had the privilege of listening to the next album that they're putting out. Y'all really ain't ready. It's not my place to talk about it too much, but woo. Finishing up, shout out to Tezza Talks, also part of our entire family. I just got promoted to musical director for that group as well. So I have to shout that out. Shout out to Mackenzie.
Also, I would love to start a whole separate episode just asking you how to become a musical director. But next time you're in town, we'll do a one-on-one.
I'm also going to Seattle this week.
Yeah.
So.
Be real honest about not knowing what you're doing with your people, and that gets you so much farther than you think. But we'll talk about that later. Shout out to Terra Nobody. Shout out to all of our homies out in Seattle that are really upholding the standard. Shout out to Wajan. Shout out to Kirill. Shout out to Craig. Shout out to Oz. Shout out to Juan, double dutying in ways that sounded so smooth and we didn't even know. Shout out to Medeiros, who is like our eighth like satellite member that randomly pops in when we need him. Like our family is really, really deep, and I love them all. Shout out to Wild Bill, who provided the space for Complex when we first made, which is like the core musicianship of this band is based off of that band. Awesome. Shout out to Seattle as a whole. We love you. And shout out to the Tri-Cities.
Yeah, I lived in Seattle for 7 years. I fucking loved it.
This has been so much fun.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Thank you. This is my first podcast, talk around and hang out with friends, and this has felt so comfortable.
I do try to make it as it's just
homies shooting the shit.
Yeah, just four people sitting around talking about shit they're passionate about.
Yeah, and
it feels like those are the only people I do want to talk to, especially musicians. But anybody who's like passionate about something and can talk about it, you just need one prompt. Why do you love this? And then they'll just go forever. Those are the only people I want to talk to. Yeah. And luckily I started the podcast, so I have an excuse to talk to all the cool kids. But for the Tri-Cities mixtape, here with Reign Darling and Miguel Ortiz, we want to thank Nobi The Force, Nobi, Earnie. Thank y'all for being here.
Thank you for having us. We appreciate you.
Thank y'all so much.
Right. You just want to say bye or give a sign off or something? You just say this is Reign.
Okay.
Eat a dick, whatever you want to say.
I know. I do have a tagline.
Here we go.
This is Reign Darling and mad love to you.
All right. Hey, that's clean. Thank y'all for listening to the Tri-Cities mixtape. Have a good night.
Hey, fam. That was wonderful.
I end everything with mad love.
Boom, boom, boom. You already know what it is. It's your boy Nobi. We got the last song for the night on the Tri-City mixtape. This is Two Kitchens by Lone Wolf and Cub.
Yeah. Child, tip my hat like I'm cool now. Y'all better get up on that ooh side trick. Calm down before we freak out with that woo high. Bust a geek out to the streets out like goddamn these fools tripping. When my little man get to move wicked, shit break down like it's fool snickers. Who tripping? Cook a motherfucking need two kitchens. Rinse them all out like I'm doing dishes. Need to cool it now like new edition. Hit the call about bands, Mr. Telephone Man. Gotta roll over plan if it's getting out of hand. Bombing on the BV and Nam. Bloodsport feel like Van Damme. Always pushing pebbles for the rock. Bam, bam. No Flintstones and no gemstones, no palm trees, just concrete. And I'm good now, but I've been broke, so I break bread with my kinfolk. And my limp cold through all 10 toes. It's an iceberg in my shoe soles. My word is pawn, no loopholes. Done leveled up since the group home. We done leveled up. I'm ready for combat, go and set it up. This is full contact, get your bell rung. I can see the contrast between us. Gotta run the wrong path to meet us. I'm a demon, a heathen, a beast. If I breathe on the beat, extinction. Please don't give me a reason to RIP anything that's breathing. Hey, that be the last exhale. When they see us in the area, backtail. 2 chirps on the old next tail. When we back in the book, counting up net sales. Flim flam, no tolerance. Matter of fact, hold hands with the opposite. Try to live life honest, but dealing with piranhas. End up in shady shit like congressmen. And only dead presidents representative.
live when you have no faith in executives. So all the moves you making in the present tense.
Keep us on pace to erase the trend. I am not your Negro and not your friend. Get put in a box, try to box with the pen. Need a knot in my pocket. Looking at the future like looking at a prophet. We not gonna stop it.
Ain't no quit in this at all. Stuck to the block like a post in the asphalt. Coming up these bars with the crowd like it's last call. They don't wanna see the lone wolf go Sasquatch. When we Bigfoot and get the hats off. My crew rushing, no Putin, just a bandsaw. Y'all wood on the bench and we good with the rinse. That's why they bring tools to the dance off. Two-stepping like a DUI road test. Y'all building, we pyramid Emotep. Get the pieces in place that we breeze through the race. Hold the built then, that's what the whole set.